Now, Angie, you got your first shot yesterday at Sydney's Westmead Hospital.
I did indeed.
You're okay?
I am okay. I have to say, absolutely, literally, it did not hurt a bit. This is the hub at Westmead, and you do all the things you usually do. You check in, you mask up. They ask you a whole series of questions. You get a great opportunity to ask any questions you might have. There's a bit of a queue when you get there, and there's nothing, a little bit of solitaire on the phone won't...
Yeah, I'm wondering how busy it was.
Yeah, no, it was busy.
Oh, good.
That's Ali, he of the magic hands. I honestly did not feel a thing with this injection. He shows you the shot, shows you that it's when it'll expire, because Pfizer's the one that needs to be kept in the fridge and so forth. But look, watch my face. Not a single reaction. I literally actually had to turn around and ask if he'd done it.
Wow. So when's your next one?
It's in 3 weeks.
Okay. Look at your shot.
I just honestly did not feel it, and that is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I also spoke to my own GP about it, and that's what I'd advise people to do, because if you have any questions, they can all be answered. And the bottom line is you then wait 15 minutes or so and they check, and you'll be pleased to know the correct channel was on. That was network 10 in the waiting room there at Westmead. They're good people there. It's something we all need to do for the community. And if you have any questions, the people to ask are your own doctor. This is faking. My arm did not hurt at all. I'm just bunging that on for the sake of it. You know, we need to do this. As Gladys said, these lockdowns will not become a thing of the past until a big chunk of the population is vaccinated. If you are over 40, you can register and get for the virus. You can start making appointments now. And why not do that? Yep. You know, it might be a few weeks before you can get in. It took a couple of weeks before I can get in. But why not do that? And then you're well on your way. The other thing it does is if you are unlucky enough to catch COVID, you're not going to get really sick. And that is so important. You're protecting your own health and that of those around you. The people we're now hearing symptoms of people with long COVID and people who have symptoms many months after they've had it that are really awful and they're still finding out. You don't want to get sick with this illness. So, you know, I'm saying put your hesitancy aside. Ask any questions you want to ask, but put it to one side. And if you are able to get vaccinated, go and do it.
Yeah, especially with this Delta variant in the community. Also hearing that there's a Delta Plus variant that's just been discovered in India as well, which is kind of like this one, just, you know, really, really intense.
But what we see in other countries, and that variant is in other countries, is they are opening up. And so if you want to go to see a Broadway show, you're only going to be allowed in if you're vaccinated. If you want to go to Canada without quarantining, you have to be vaccinated. If you want to go to France without quarantine, you have to... Eventually, Australia will be in that situation, we hope, where once again we'll be opening up, but not until people are vaccinated. So it starts with each and every one of us.
Yeah, we have to be accountable for everything, and that's what it comes. And like, there's a lot of restrictions, yes, in place, but just because you're allowed to do something, it doesn't mean that you have to. Obviously, it's going to affect everyone's life differently. I'm not saying that, and there's no way we should be guilting people into doing things. But just because you can go to the football doesn't mean you should be going to the football. Just because you can go to this doesn't mean you should be accountable. Like, think about it, and then hopefully we'll all get through it.
Yeah.
What can you say?
So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine.
Well, that's the positive.